Hi everybody! Today we're at Universal Studios Orlando. We are armed with our masks and our hand sanitizer. We've had our temperatures checked, and so far, just from walking in, I feel pretty good about the social distancing, so we're gonna give it a try and see if we can spend a few hours here today. We came into the studio side first, and there was distancing for parking and temperature checks, and we've tried to stay away from everybody so far in line, you know, to go through security and then to get in. So we've done okay so far. This is how busy it is at the moment. It's about lunchtime. Yeah, the rain probably scared some people away. And it's chilly. It's about 59 degrees, which is probably not chilly for a lot of people, but I think it's chilly for Florida. This is the new Born Ultimatum Born Stuntacular show. I don't know if it's open. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, so the Born Stuntacular show is open. So good to know. Hollywood looks great, all decked out for Christmas. I love the Christmas decorations. This is so nice. Let's go see what's in the Max Factor window. We've never looked at that before. Let's see. I know Max Factor is makeup, but just one of the things we never stopped and looked at. Perfume, blush, powder, brushes. Schwab's Pharmacy, which is never open when we're here. The studio store. Oh, there's the pass holder lounge. It looks open. I don't know if there's anything to really go in for, but it's still too chilly for me to get a cold drink. This store's got Born Stuntacular stuff now, not just monsters, but they still have monsters too. Monster merch. So Born stuff is like pins, water bottles, keychains, lanyards, mugs, hats. I want to see how much stuff is, but I don't want to touch everything just to touch everything. So let's see. Here's a t-shirt. If the tag, look, I don't have to touch the tag. 27 for a Born Stuntacular t-shirt. Oh, here's a pink shirt. I guess I'm going to touch it because I'm a toucher. U.S. established 1912, and it says Universal Studios on the back. So it's kind of like a spirit jersey, and it's pink. That is 55. Ooh, Central Park crepes. That's a new crepe stand, I think. Maybe we can stop there. We are in line. The music is so loud, it's crazy. We are in line to try a crepe, and I don't think it's going to be that long of a wait. Because this is the whole line. It's just a couple of parties here, and then the stand's right there. Oh, look at that. I'm sure I can't show along with the music, but cool. It's nice to get a fountain show while we wait for our crepes. Look, from the line for the crepes, we can see the dragon on Gringotts. Pretty cool. I can't get too close. I'm gonna stay over here. Very nice. Thank you. This makes me want to make crepes at home like all the time. And here's the menu. The seasonal crepe is like turkey and cranberry. So it's kind of like Thanksgiving-ish. And then there's smoked brisket, vegan sausage, lemon blueberry, strawberry hazelnut, and cookies and cream. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. It looks so good. Awesome. Let's see that one. Oh, we'll have to have you bite it to get a little bit better view. Not bad. It's kind of quiet over here. It's too wet to sit down, but we might be able to just stand. It's really cute back here. Let's just stand at the window maybe for a second. Okay, we're stationary for a second, and we're secluded. Stationary and secluded, so we can take our masks off and take a bite. I don't know how I'm gonna eat this without a fork or anything. I don't know if this whipped cream is all on top. I still have to see if it's, because this is like a mascarpone filling, so I'll see if that's different than this top, because this top just tastes like whipped cream to me, but then it's fresh blueberries on top. A couple of fresh blueberries and that lemon sauce. Yes, we're gonna show chewed food just to give an idea of the filling in there. That's pretty stuffed at the bottom, like in the middle of the bottom, yeah. Nice. Okay, so now that I've gotten down a little farther into this massive stuffed crepe, I taste more of the mascarpone filling, and there's more of the lemon in there too. Oh, even that's real good. So plenty of whipped cream at the top of this thing, but then for like more of the filling and more blueberries and more lemon and stuff, you gotta go really down into it. So this is like stuffed. I forgot to mention, it's not just lemon curd in the blueberries and mascarpone that's in here, but it's also the lemon pound cake, because we just got our first little piece over here of the pound cake, and it's good. Oh yeah, look at that huge piece. It's like this big hunk of pound cake. Awesome. So I would say, unless you're really, really hungry, those crepes might be too much for one person to just like, for a little casual snack. They're huge and they're very filling, and we almost couldn't finish both of those. Thank goodness you were extra hungry. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved the lemon blueberry crepe. It's just a lot. Here's a food truck I don't recognize. It says funnel cakes, fried chicken, strawberries and cream, nutty turtle, maple bacon, or old fashioned. That's cool. It's right out here by like the Animal Actors stage show. So we're gonna head over to ET, see how long the wait is. I could put the app on my phone. I usually just put it on when we're here and then take it off, you know, like after we go back home. So I don't have it on at the moment. I just forgot to put it on. So we'll do that in a little bit, but in the meantime, we're just taking a little stroll. Also, sometimes people get a little closer than I would like, and I probably accidentally step a little closer to people than I should and would like, and it just takes a second for me to realize. But you know, when like a lot of people or a little crowd is walking by you, it can be a little tricky, because you know, it can be a little hard for the distancing. So we're trying though, we're really trying, and so far it's really okay. Yeah, we're gonna do it for about 20-minute wait, and we'll do it. The mystery, the suspense, the adventure. And inside there's no show, like you don't watch the movie or anything. We just stay on the spacers and go right on through. They're probably not, I don't even think they're taking our names like usual either. So just kind of a difference, a little quicker experience. Okay, still the weirdest ride ever, but still awesome. The social distancing in line was perfectly fine. And I was right, once we got up inside, they don't take your name or anything, because normally you tell them your name and then like ET at the end tries to like say goodbye to people. But they didn't do any of that. Distancing in line was perfect, and then right before you get on, they have everybody sanitize their hands. And then there's distant seating on the ride. So there's 3 rows of seats per car on ET, and they were only using the first and third rows. So the second row stayed totally empty. And on our car, we only had 3 of us total. It was one lady all alone up in the front row other than us 2, so that was really cool. Every time I breathe in, the thing goes in. I feel like I'm getting smothered. Look, can you tell? Okay, anyway, it was definitely not a 20-minute wait either, was it? No, it said 20 on the sign, was not 20. So that was pretty quick, and like I'm tempted to ride it again at some point, because it's crazy and fun and there's not a long wait. Streets like this are a little bit harder to navigate because there's more people and it gets more crowded. So this is a little tricky in terms of staying away from everybody. So as we're walking past, we see an area here that says You Rest area, and there's only like 1 couple in there. But it looks like a distanced seating area that you can maybe take your mask off. It says, you know, keep your distance and everything, and the little sign also has somebody like the little face with the mask off. So I think you can go in there and just breathe and be and maybe eat with your mask off for a little bit, which I mean you can when you're eating anyway, as long as you know, like you're stationary. But that's just kind of interesting, a whole separate little area. That's called the You Rest area. That's right outside of like the Fear Factor experience, and then right next to MIB. So we rode Men in Black twice in a row because the wait was like 5 minutes per time, barely. So we rode once and I won, and then we rode a second time. My husband beat me, and then I had a bathroom break. I looked around the store a little bit, but in those 2 rides and a bathroom break and looking around the store, that was 30 minutes. So by the time we got back to the locker for our backpack, we had to pay $3 to rent that locker for that half an hour. So watch your time, because we did not watch closely and got stuck paying $3. Now we're gonna head over to Diagon Alley. Oh, Christmas decorations.
Oh.
Here's number 12. It is not decorated. I think that's funny. So Sirius's house has no Christmas decorations, but Sirius's neighbors have a little bit going on. Oh, there was Creature. Yeah, he's sneaky. There are a lot of people. I don't know how this is gonna work. Is a 70-minute wait. 7-0. I love all the different wreaths that are on the doors for the different businesses. That's cool. This is the Museum of Muggle Curiosities. This is their wreath. We could go into Globus Mundi to look around. It's not that crowded. It seems okay. We go in. Ooh, I definitely want some Harry Potter masks. I don't know if I'm going to get a bunch on this trip, but I would definitely like some. I'm guessing I'd be a medium. I'm not really sure, but this is a cool Hogwarts crest in gold. And there's like one with little diamonds and crests in the Hogwarts Express. Nice. I wouldn't mind if some Christmas presents for me were wrapped this way under the tree. They're a little crinkled, but I think they look cool. No Christmas ornaments. Oh boy. I'd like some. Oh, there's a show going on. I bet it's Celestina.
And now, here to welcome this festive season, live from Diagon Alley, is the singing sorceress herself and her banshees, Celestina Warbeck!
Right, yeah, Fear Factor's not open or anything, just this is where it was. Not the, and we never even watched Fear Factor or anything. That's something we never did. We're gonna check out this U-Rest. We're gonna ask, see what it's like, see what it's about. Well, if you would like an entire rest area to yourself, my love, you've got it. Do you wanna go all the way back there? There's plenty of places to sit. Okay. Oh, that's right. You're thinking about dry. Okay, cool. Well, yes, I'm not getting wet butts. I got it. So this is pretty cool. Come take a little breather and take a break. And there's no one here right now. It's just us. Look at this Christmas tree. Okay, so we came out of Diagon Alley all the way down there. And there is, FYI, another U-Rest area back here. And this is near Finnegan's. And the huge Christmas tree, and over there is the tribute store. But the park is closing soon, so I don't think we're gonna make it into the tribute store tonight. But look at this fantastic Christmas tree. It's huge, I love it. And in here somewhere is a squirrel, but I don't know where to begin looking for him. And they have Christmas music playing. It's very nice. Look, there's hashtag out in front of the Jimmy Fallon ride. Distancing, so we can't go right up to them, but you can get kind of close on the sidewalk, say hi. So the studio side, where we are currently, closed at 5 today, and the islands close at 6. It's a little early, I'm not gonna lie. I think those times are a little early, but you know.
Sundown is 5:30.
Sundown is 5:30, yeah. So, it's different times though. It's different times. We gotta do things a little differently now. Can't stay open real late. In front of the stage in Rip Ride Rocket, they have some seating, distanced seating. Looks nice. Hold on, let's see, let's watch him. Yikes. All right, we're gonna head out of the studios for today. Also, I'm a little chilly. I've been chilly all afternoon, but I'm still a little chilly because I don't even know if it hit 60 degrees. Did it hit? Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
it did. Okay. It does not feel like 63. I am cold. There's some characters down there. Oh my goodness. They're pretty cool. Hi. Woo, very nice. Thank you. We're on the way out, and at the little gift shop here, I think it's called It's a Wrap, they have a sale rack with some Harry Potter stuff on sale. Like little notebooks. Oh, they don't have a sale price on them. Uh-oh. But they are on the sale rack. Oh, here we go. 14 instead of 20. They have some little kids shirts. So cute. This is 19 instead of 28. They have this t-shirt, which I have had for several years now. I like it. It's 24 instead of 35. And then there's another sale rack here and another one over there. Oh boy. They have all kinds of Harry Potter shirts on sale. 28 instead of 40. So they also have, I mean, they just have a really nice selection. They have Gryffindor with the little, I don't know, glittery guys on there. They also have it for Ravenclaw. And look what else they got. Hufflepuff. So anyway, this is one of the shirts that's on sale. They have several of those. This looks like a nightshirt because it's so long. I'm guessing it's like a pajama nightshirt thing. That's 24 instead of 35. Slytherin pants. Slytherin pants and pygmy puff pants. And Christmas stockings. How much are these? 20 instead of 33. Pretty cool. So I may have gotten myself a couple of shirts off that sale rack because I had to. That's pretty good. For 20 some, like $24-ish for each of my shirts. And then we used our annual pass and it was like $7 and change off. So that was pretty good. That's with the Premier Pass. 7 total, not 7 each. We're thinking about doing Margaritaville for dinner, so I think we'll go ask about the wait. So you scanned the little barcode, the QR code that's over on the board, and found the menu on your phone. Pretty nice. I mean, already I saw nachos flash up on the board and I'm like, yes. There's Big Fire. We still have to try that. I'd really like to try Big Fire too, cutie. Okay. We're just waiting for a text to go into Margaritaville because I did not want to sit outside because I'm too cold. So we're gonna go in, but we just have to wait a little bit. So we sat down to wait. There's just a bench right outside the doors here, so that's really nice. We're waiting to get a text message. So right when I put in our name, they sent this text message that just tells us about how long our wait is. And then if we click or tap that link, it takes us to the menu. Look how handy that is. And then we can look at the menu while we wait. I got the text that our table's ready, and that was not a half an hour wait. That was super short. That was like 5 or 10 minutes. We're just kind of waiting literally in the doorway to get in. Over there is the store. I don't think we've ever been in there. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if this is the best way to show it, but I just wanted to show from our first, when we put our names in, our first text, to the one saying that our table was ready. Yeah, that was 5:12 that we got the first one. like when we checked in, and then 5:18 was when they said our table was ready, 6 minutes. So when you first walk in the doors over there, we are seated not that far away, like kind of under the staircase and under this big second floor and by the big sail here. So we have kind of a cool view into the rest of the restaurant. Also, and they give you like a little box that has like instructions for the QR code so you can find the menu, because there's no paper menu, and the box also has plastic bags in it, so you can take your masks off and put the mask in the plastic bag. Okay, here's my chicken and shrimp teriyaki bowl, and here is somebody's fish and chips. Not bad. And oh yeah, I forgot to show the hanging fish. Sharks and what's that guy with the long nose? Okay.
A marlin.
Maybe a marlin, sharks, marlin, dolphin. But, bless you. Maybe we'll pop in. Oh boy. Sign me up.
Cold.
I am cold, and I'm pretty sure that's the perfect thing, is that onesie. And I'd like that picture frame, and I'd like this plate, please. I like that. That's really cute, and I already have that. So, yes, this is it. Cozy socks. Look. All the things. I need all the things. Here's a Grinch Spirit jersey. And yes, I put gloves on. I'm so cold. The Grinch. Once the sun goes down, I'm telling you, it's a whole other animal. It's so cold. Oops. Feast mode. Here's the Grinch holding Max. We've seen some of these stuffed Grinches before. The store is a little busy over here. I'm wondering if there's a line to check out or no. Like if the whole group over here is in line. So I think we'll head out, or look around carefully and then head out, but we're definitely not gonna stay and get anything. Okay, I saw this at someplace earlier and I couldn't figure out what is happening. He's got a little umbilical here. It's Scooby. Would you hold this? It's Scooby-Doo and a cheeseburger. Is that what? Yeah. It's a cheeseburger and Scooby-Doo pops out the middle. All right. Well, it's different. I'll give them that. It's original. It's $34.95. Yeah, there's all kinds of merch in here. Engraved ID tags also, but some of the superhero stuff. Jurassic Park stuff, Simpsons, Scooby-Doo, Secret Life of Pets. All kinds. All right, I put on my scarf and I put on gloves because it's apparently, according to your Apple Watch, 61 degrees, but let me tell you, it doesn't feel like 61 degrees. It feels very cold, although I am not cut out for cold weather at all. So anything below 70 and I'm too cold. I don't like it. So to me, this is really cold. Here's what City Walk looks like leaving. Yeah, here we go. We found our parking row. We parked in the ET section. It has largely cleared out by now. By this hour, whatever hour that may be, I haven't even checked the clock lately. What is that? 6:35. Okay. By 6:35, this has largely cleared out. Dinner was good. We like Margaritaville. I like my chicken and shrimp teriyaki bowl. It's nice because you can be in the mood for, but like you're not sure you want chicken, you're not sure you want shrimp. That bowl's got both. My only, I guess, complaint about it is that it's very heavy for me on the teriyaki like sauce, and I wish it wasn't like so soupy almost, because they put so much sauce over your meat and your veggies and rice and stuff. So I wish it would just have it a little lighter on the sauce, but otherwise I like it. Okay, I keep like breathing in my mask. How did you like your fish and chips?
It's wonderful.
Good. Now I have to say, I tried some of your fries, and the fries are theme park fries, and I'll pass on those. They need to take their fries up a notch, because I'm very serious about my French fries. So the French fries at Margaritaville, you could leave them. Take them or leave them, and I'd leave them. Hey, we're back at the Airbnb now, so we got out of there. I just can't handle the cold. I can't, and I come to Florida expecting it to be warmer, even though I did check the weather before we left. So I knew what temperatures to expect, but I thought it would feel a little bit nicer than it does. It's a little too cold for me. But like I think I mentioned, I am not built for cold weather, even though I've spent my life growing up in cold weather in the Midwest, so I should be used to it, but I am not. I have never liked it, and I will never like it. So anyway, it was just a little bit of like, oh man, of course we picked now to come down in December when it's a little chilly in Florida. So earlier I did not talk about Gringotts. So we took a little break around then because we just like needed a second. So first, I don't even remember what the wait, it was like 60 minutes or something it said, or 70 minutes. I don't even remember. I probably have it on video and we'll find out when I'm editing this. But so we had gone into the lockers and we got confused by the locker situation because I remember the lockers being free, like all the lockers around there being free, and I'm sure I'm remembering way too far back, because now there are some free lockers that are the standard size, which, you know, a standard locker is very small, but now lockers that are considered large, which aren't all that large, are $2 to rent. So we went in and we saw the $2 locker, or my husband went in, and I was like standing right outside. And I was like, you know, you're like, yeah, just like one of the lockers right in there. Like there's not a long line or anything to get in the lockers. That was no problem. But it was just the $2 ones is what he saw first. And then he came out and he's like, were they always $2? So we talked about it for a second. And I'm like, well, I really don't want to pay $2 for a locker right now because we just paid $3 for Men in Black, which was our bad. That was our mistake. But I didn't realize that we were going to take the longer than 30 minutes. I just wasn't paying attention. So I didn't want to spend another $2 on lockers. I was just not in the mood to do that because that would be $5 in lockers for that day. And not that $5 is make or break, but it's the point that I don't want to spend $5 on lockers if I don't have to. So we're like, let's just go sit and take a minute and then see if we really want to ride Gringotts now and spend the $2 on the locker now, or wait, or maybe we can look something up about the lockers. So we went back out to the rest area, to that U-Rest area where we had the whole area to ourselves. We took our masks off and just sat and relaxed for a few minutes. It was very nice. So while we were there, I looked up on my phone about the lockers, and that's when I learned that it was free for the standard size and $2 for the large size, $2 for the large. And so that was just like happened to be what was in front, I guess, that my husband found first. He didn't keep looking to find a standard size locker. So once we knew they were there, then we were ready to go back to Gringotts and ride. We took our break at the U-Rest area. We also decided to walk around a little bit in Diagon Alley and go in the shops because we had a little time to kill, because we decided that we wanted to try, for the first time ever visiting Universal, we've never tried an express pass, and now we tried one. So with our premier annual passes, we get free express pass after 4 p.m. You get to use it once per ride per day. So we really wanted to try that. And when we had been wanting to ride Gringotts the first time and we were confused by the lockers, it wasn't all that long before 4. So by the time we just regrouped and looked around and stuff, it was not a big deal to wait a little bit longer till 4 o'clock. So I'm really glad that we decided to try the express pass, because we got there like right on the nose at 4 and had our locker already, our bag already in the locker and everything. And the wait at that point was 120 minutes for the standard regular line. With the express pass, there's no posted wait time for that outside, but we went in, it was maybe 10 to 15. If I had to take like I will guess on the outside like 15 minutes. And the standard line said 120 minutes. Now, that could have gone much faster, and you know, sometimes that posted time outside is not correct. But I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that we don't have to wait in that line. In terms of distancing on Gringotts, in the line to get on, the distancing was totally fine. Everybody seemed to really follow the spacers on the floor. No issues there. Again, they gave us hand sanitizer before we got on. Like right when you're about to board is when they give you hand sanitizer. And then once you got up to board, like actually like waiting on the little numbers, you know, like right before you get on the ride, they tell you what numbers to go stand on. They had like divider walls between each row for each cart. So there was there were like not spacing obviously to get on the ride. You're still standing in the same spots we did before, but they just put divider walls up between the parties or between the rows. So I hope that makes sense. Sorry, I know it's a little confusing, but I just wanted to share it because the distancing and stuff is important. And I was interested in how this was gonna go before we came. And I know that Universal was taking this pretty seriously. I have seen a lot on YouTube and I follow just stuff on Instagram because I wanted to be really sure that I felt like they were trying and like really trying and doing a good job with the sanitizer, with the distancing, even on the rides. I wanted to know that they were taking it seriously, and I feel like they are. That said, there's no distancing between the rows on Gringotts, and also in Diagon Alley, it was a little dicey, I'm not gonna lie. It was a little dicey because it's just not a huge, like massive area, and when you're trying to fit a lot of people in there, there's gonna be people getting too close to each other. That's just happened like over and over, just groups of people or people lined up for something, definitely not spaced 6 feet apart. I'm sure Universal is doing the best they can because they can't control, you know, a whole crowd of guests necessarily that wanna jostle in all next to each other and walk super close together, but that's gonna happen. The stores, you know, the stores are close quarters, so they were kind of monitoring how many were coming in and out of the stores though, like how many were let in at one time, because for one store, what was it, to go look at wands, we had to wait in line, and then the wizard had to tell us when to enter the store, when it was okay for us. So again, they're trying and doing a good job in a lot of ways. I felt for the most part totally fine today, but just some of the walking around in general is just, it's too many people that are too close together. So be sure to wear a mask, sanitize your hands, be smart about things, and if you feel like people are getting too close to you or you can't avoid getting too close to people to go where you want to go, you might have to wait a little bit, you might have to fall back, you might have to take the long way around, like find a little detour if you can. We had to do all of those things today, and I was really okay with that. I'm fine with that. I'd rather do whatever it takes to feel safer. So after saying all of that, thanks for hanging out with us today. I hope you enjoyed just seeing how we spent our afternoon at Universal. We certainly had a nice time, and we're going back tomorrow, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye.